be at the Riviera in Las Vegas on June 29th. That's one day after I close.
Oh.
So,
all tied.
Glenn, I'll be making up the beds and everything for you, so don't worry about it.
All right.
And here he is, Glen Campbell.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is from Burt's new film. Here's another fine mess I'm into, honey. It's a little bit sad, a little bit funny. I'm a fighter, but they got me on the floor. Don't believe I'm gonna take it anymore. Here's another fine mess I've stumbled into. A sorry state that I've ever been to. Though it's difficult for some to understand, I'm gonna knuckle down and take it like a man. So wave goodbye. Don't try to talk. What's there to say? Words are unimportant. It's the feelings we remember anyway. Wave goodbye. Don't make a scene. Just let it go. Don't smother love and glory. Put an ending on our story. We're riding for the final roundup. And this is where the old trails wound up. It's another fine mess and not my choosing. We love for a while, you can't call it losing. If I knew our love was gonna end this way, I'd live it over and I wouldn't change a day. So wave goodbye. Don't try to talk. What's there to say? The words are unimportant. It's the feelings we remember anyway. Wave goodbye. Don't make a scene. Just let it go. Don't smother love and glory. Put an ending on our story. We're heading for the final roundup. And this is where the old trails wound up. Ah, here's another fine mess and not my choosing. We love for a while, you can't call it losing. If I knew our love was gonna end this way, I'd live it over and I wouldn't change a day. Here's another fine mess. How you been? Thank you. Hello, Cooper.
Well, one intro down.
All right.
That was great. It's from the end.
Yeah, it's from the end.
Who wrote that?
Paul Williams.
Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't know
and
that.
I got to sing it to all that wild, zany stuff that they did in the movie.
No, I haven't seen it yet, no.
It's good.
Okay, well, our next guest will be...
Well, that's it.
So, remember when I used to write for you, Glenn?
Yes,
You
I
don't
do.
need it, though. You have a...
Well, why do you think I was a hit? Man, with somebody like you writing for me.
Okay,
No,
well,
they
look.
did. It was a musical show that... You'd think I didn't have some crowd, wild and crazy guys on it.
Well, you did
me,
have some. Yeah, who else?
Rob Reiner,
Yeah,
McLean Stevenson,
all right.
George Yannick, Jack
Yeah.
Burns.
And they, George Yannick, what did he do?
He's a producer.
Produced,
Producer.
oh, I don't know, Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
Hi, George.
Right. No, I didn't really in '68, man. I mean, I
That was, okay, that was 1968. It was the summer replacement for the Smothers Brothers,
Right.
called the Summer Brothers Smothers Show.
Well, you guys you did the Good Time Hour too on after
Yeah.
that for the next year and a half or so.
I did it for about 6 months.
Did you?
Yeah. And then,
Well, you
oh,
know.
never mind.
No, Tommy Smothers, he did. He put that whole crew together, and
Yeah.
I just came in on a fresh load of watermelons, and these guys, I got some of the old shows and looked at them, and Friends and Television Land. I wondered why they were funny at the time, and I look at them now, and I could see that the music and the comedy was on such a good level that's why the show
I
was a
suppose
success,
as you
I
look at those tapes, we haven't changed a bit, probably
Nah, not any.
10 or 11 years ago.
10 or 11 years ago. I did bring a tape, though, that I think Steve and Mason Williams was a writer on the show, too.
Yeah, he was the head writer.
Was he? Well, I never noticed that.
Of course, we were all sort of head writers at the time.
Oh, and we did a thing on Banjo.
banjos. Can you run this now?
Sure.
Steve, he was so into banjo then, he couldn't play worth a damn then. He is really, I mean, I just want to congratulate you on becoming one
Making it for 10 years.
finer banjos. Really.
All right, well.
Steve would come up with his banjo. He'd say, can I do a number on the show? And I said, later, kid, later. Just write something good for me. But no, he wrote this thing. I think you and Yannick and Mason Williams wrote it about a banjo thing. So if there...
I don't remember the piece, so...
You look real close, and you will see Steve Martin in disguise. It doesn't look like...
Let's roll it.
He's got look at the face.
Oh, we figured since we had so many other banjo players on the show that we'd just put them all together. So here's 6 banjos playing one of the greatest 5-string banjo songs of them all. It's called Cripple Creek. Mace, take it off.
There's probably nothing more musical than 6 banjos playing at the same time.
There was Steve, you always had to have. You always
Had half from where you're from, that's okay now.
You're
Come
damn
on.
right it is. It is. No, but you've always come up with something that's really good and with a lot of taste, and it's also funny. That's why comedians are successful.
Well, I think it's the ability to,
Adapt to insanity?
ad lib. So, let's see. But you had a lot of jokes of your own, though. You always have jokes.
Well, I always tell the writers on the show the country jokes, like the country girl that went in to apply for the job as a typist. And
That's a good one. What's another one? I'm sorry.
Well, I'll tell it to you then. No, and she went in and said, I'm here to apply for the job as a typist. And the guy said, you ain't one of them hunting peckers, are you? And she said, no, I'm serious. I need the job. Just silly jokes like that.
Now, wait a minute. They have a computer now that you can insert these jokes and then they come back and then explain it to you later. Well, give me another one.
Oh, I don't really
You don't have
know
anything
that.
off the
No, I did hear a new one that a guy that I played in the golf tournament with told me about the 3 kids. It's on President Carter.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell it anyway. It's a joke. Why not? And these 3 kids, the 3 canoes turned over in the lake, and they went in and pulled one of the guys out, and it was President Carter. He said, I want you boys to know what a great favor and service you've done for the country. You can have your wish. And the one kid said, I want to go to West Point. He said, you got it. And the other kid said, I want to be a page in the Senate. He said, you got it. The next kid said, I want to be buried at Arlington Cemetery. He said, but you're a young man and you have a long life to live. What are you thinking about dying for? He said, well, when my dad finds out that I saved Jimmy Carter from drowning, so he's going to kill me.
Well, I got that one, so I must be pretty sharp. Okay, you got your guitar back there?
Yeah.
I happen to have my banjo.
Well, let's do something. Go.
Why not? Let's kick it off. Okay, kick it off.
Now, Steve, to show Steve's versatility, he did not know this song an hour and a half ago. And he still don't know it. No, he does too.
No, I don't know.
Now, this is an old song. You got to do this. Well, when I was young, I had an automobile and scooped myself right under that wheel. Had to fight the girls off with a stick, but now they say he makes me sick. Too old, he's got too old, he's too old, got the mustard anymore. Too old, he's got too old, he's too old, got the mustard anymore. So Steve down.
myself right under that wheel. Had to fight the girls off with a stick, but now they say he makes me sick. Too old, done got too old. He's too old to cut the mustard anymore. Too old, done got too old. He's too old to cut the mustard anymore. He's getting too old and got too old. He's too old to cut the mustard anymore. Too old and got too old. He's too old to cut the mustard anymore.
Okay, we're going to take a brief pause and...